Welcome to the Three River Valley series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and we're picking up on the 9th of August 1948, and which is a couple of months on from the end of the last video. And since that video we've had a little bit of a population crash, which I think is being put down to, if I show you here, if we go back to June, and I'll say go back to the 1st of June, what you'll see is that we had a bit of a problem with births, but more importantly you can see that births and deaths remained roughly the same, but we had 60 escapees. Now I think the escapees are partly down to the fact that this accommodation block here was not ready, and you can see it's only just been finished, and what that meant was that we started to get some over 21s. And because we don't have enough coverage for orphanages, if I come up to here, this is one of the problems, is once you start using orphanages, you've got to keep on top of it to ensure that you get a good education. You can see here we're getting lots of kids coming in through here, and what that tends to do is, one, it means that there's a chance they will increase crime, but also you can get reduced loyalty. If I come back down to our new block I've built here, I can click on this and pause. What you see is that you can see here we got somebody in here who's 23 years of age and is actually got 33% happiness and 3% loyalty, which means they're very low productivity. They've only got 30% productivity. And you've got this one here who's kind of improving a little bit now, but that is partly the product, and that is actually the product of not having enough orphanages. So what happens is you get kids that grow up effectively without proper care, which means they have poor loyalty because they're not being influenced by teachers and things like that, and that can cause problems. So I think we lost about 100 population, but it's the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. I think also another problem was, for the slightly higher death rate, is that one of the problems when you're populating a city like this and all the population comes in from over 21s, but what that means is you have a group of people roughly the same age, and that's the reason why you see that a lot of the population loss was actually from these buildings here, because you've got an aging population which tend to die off in a group. But I think we can come through it. The happiness is still pretty high, the loyalty is still up there. The average has dropped a little bit, obviously, because we really need to get this this orphanage built. And what I also want to do now is I think I would like to get the brickworks built and this built here. Got a small open store there, and also I think we'll just queue up that as well, just to try and ensure there's plenty of work. See, we're getting quite a lot of steel piling up here simply because we're not using it. It's not the fact that the steel mill is super efficient. Now another project I do need to finish off is up here, which means we need to start extending the power grid. So we should be building this here. Yep. Looks like it's going to take a little while to get stuff up here. In fact, we'll go a little bit faster. I'm a little bit worried about the fact that we seem to be losing trees in this area. Let's just get some more trees into this area. Make sure. Yeah, we only got about 6,000 odd tons in there. We'd be going through a lot of trees in this area, but then I've kind of stolen quite a lot of its capture area by putting that field in. Of course, the harvest is coming in again. We've now definitely crossed the threshold where we're not getting enough crops from this farm to keep our crop-related industries going all year round now. So we're having to import crops. I'm not sure if I can show that to you. Yeah, you can see we imported 52 tons. If I push back into July, to go back to the 1st of July, you see we imported 327 tons of crops. In fact, that was our top import, which means that I mean, I know I've made some money back with the exports with alcohol and clothes still, but it's something I'm going to need to keep an eye on. And that means we're certainly going to need to work on a new farm. But the trouble is, in this area, I can't see anywhere where I could really justify building a big farm. And up here, things were going along quite well. We're building in these roads, obviously, with our small construction office out here. We've nearly finished. I don't know if this road's still got 108 tons of asphalt to lay. So we're kind of filling in this area here. And this is an area where I want to do a little bit of design work in this part. We should need to start putting together this area here. And then, of course, we got our new board production area here with the rail line running over here down into there. We've built this area here, but I'm not sure that, because we've got no power supply here. I'm kind of, I think what I will do is, while I'm thinking about it, is we need snow plows. We got in the way of snow plows. 65. How are we doing for speed? Got 69 here. This is a relatively new one. Plowing speed 13. Plowing speed 25. See, in many ways, I'm more interested in the plowing speed rather than the moving speed. I think what we'll do is we got plenty of money, so we get 1, 2, 3, 5 of those. Oh, wow. Okay, it's a bit of a mistake there. But these are expensive. Got 22 kilometers there. But I think we've had enough of reindeer snowplows. So we'll just get some of them in here. And what they should do is keep this road open through the winter, which is going to be quite important to building up this area here. Too many criminals. So. Okay, so wow, we got 13%. Do we have a problem with? No. I think the problem is, as I say, is because we got our, what we call it, because we got our orphanages. We definitely need to get that orphanage finished so that we can get the we've got too many delinquent teenagers and that running around the city causing problems. Anyway, that is the current situation. I just want to come into here. I want to check. We've got our road crew here. Is how many you've got? Wow, you've got quite an impressive list of. The other idea I've had is that we've got this bus station here, and I'm thinking that we've got this residential area here, and I'm liking the idea of possibly putting another bigger bus station up here, because we're going to get quite a density of population. I think that will give us more control over where we can send the workers. So I'm going to put a this is a little bit too steep. Is that, how big's that? Where's the bus stop? Bus platform. I think maybe we'll go for something a little bit smaller. Something, maybe we'll put it in about there. And then we'll hook up that. And what that would mean is that we can allocate workers can come to here, and they will work in this area down to probably the rail construction office, and also we'll be able to use those as possibly as a future construction pickup. So I think having that there would be quite useful. The other thing I want to check is the school. We're okay for school wise, of course. Yetta's okay. Kindergarten. How's the Yeah, we're getting that growing problem again with the kindergarten. Right, maybe we need to plan another kindergarten up this area. Kind of, just wondering if I put a road across here, that might help. Actually, if we put, can we get another kindergarten in this corner? If we can get something that's got a corner kindergarten here. Although I don't think corner kindergartens actually have 216. Let me just check. I think we got a quick corner kindergarten up here. It's a private school. That's the nursery block. This is the old nursery block. I don't know. That might. We can find the old nursery block. Put one of those in up here. Maybe just on by this area here. Where we got kindergarten, corner kid, old nursery block. This is 210. This is a bit of a slope, so I think maybe we can get that. We get that just next to the bus station like that. It's got all the services, which is good. Take these in. And we can build in these paths here. Also need to put a backdoor connection there, there, possibly out to there. But it's on that area there. Now, one thing I have done is because of the low loyalty here, is I've actually put a monument in here, the Red Star Monument. What that should do is anyone comes into here that's a little bit low loyalty, they will benefit from the influence of this monument here. Actually, too many criminals again. It's this corner one that's got the problem. 13%. Consider building more police. I should have enough police patrolling this area. I think it's just, I mean, we got a full complement of police here. They should be doing their job. And I don't think the prisons are full. Let's just check the prison. Nope. Wow, where's all my... What's happened to all my prisoners? Obviously they prefer to be down here. Which is not good because they're all escaping. I think something went badly wrong there. That might account for why we got loads and loads of criminals. I don't understand. They got resources, they got supplies. Okay guys, maybe I'm a bit over the top with prisons now. Actually, I just had a thought. Maybe we don't need this prison. It only needs 40 workers. Let me just decommission that and down, and then I think we're going to knock this down. Just get rid of that prison there. I know I've lost food from it, but let's get that out of the way. That will mean that I can put... Yeah, I think maybe that prison wasn't really in the right place, so pine trees were... Plant some pine trees in there. Just to get that going. And what that will do is free up some workers as well. Fire extinguished. Haha. Wow. Didn't take long, did it? Limit. And we've got a small open hole there for brick workers. We're going to need to build in that. So there's no point having this if it won't work. Okay, I'm getting a bit distracted. Let me just get back up to here. We need to start planning our new town here. Now, of course, we got our conveyor pickup, not cableway pickup here. So the first thing, let's have a look at the footpath situation here. We've got footpaths there, which kind of come around here. So first thing I want to do is put a footpath all the way around like that. Because what that will mean is that we'll have a footpath that will allow when we put residences in here, because what we're going to have is residences in this area, because this will put it near this cableway, because we're going to need a lot of workers going up the hill. Also, what I may do is, in fact, I actually had a very crazy idea of actually putting a metro system in here that will go up that hill. And I actually did, as an experiment, try to build it, and probably the best way I could say it is it half worked. And the reason I'm saying it half worked is the fact that I could get the tunnels up to here, but I couldn't really get in the end stations in a place up here with all the accoutrement of the turnarounds, station underground and everything, so that actually looked like it would work. And of course, this is the key factor, because this is realistic mode. I didn't want to spend a fortune. And of course, the other problem is how I was going to get the construction train and the tunnel borer and everything else in up here, because I had to come in this way along here, which meant that I would have had to extend the metro tunnels all the way down to here in order to be able to get a connection to the railway. So I thought maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Anyway, this road is on the way to being built. What I think we're going to do is, too many criminals. That's starting to annoy me. But there's nothing we can do about it. The population is still growing. Was that population with lower education? 300. So what I want to do is I think, as I said in the previous video, we need a population of about 4,000 or 5,000. So we are going to go a little bit high density from the perspective of population, and because we're in the 1948, so we can start looking at some fairly modern looking buildings now, because by the time this is built, again, I mean, should we put in something like that? We could put a row of these in here, or maybe see about something like that. I think that might be a little bit over the top. Let me just see. We've got 230. We could quite literally put in a whole series of these of 231s, and so you can say 5 blocks to 1,000. We could put in say start, because we'll probably put a shopping kind of business commercial area in the center there, and probably that's 200 meters. So I think for our workers for this area, we're gonna put in a series of apartments like this. It's 3. I want to space them out a little bit. Aha, got no excavator, okay. And then maybe on this side, that. Get one more there. So that would give us, say, 200, 250, 750, 1000. We've got 1750 there. And then, say for argument's sake, well, of course we're going to need schools and hospitals and everything else here, but I'd rather have the accommodation close to this here. So that will put a row in like that. Anything else that looks interesting? This has got a road. This has got built of prefab. We put a couple of these in. We also got to look at the quality of the flats as well, because that will define. I think because we got a road here, and we're gonna need to put a road in from there. So if I put in, say, for argument's sake, one there and another one there, possibly. Leave that gap for something else. And then don't want that. This is a warehouse connection. I think we'll leave this and then we'll put a connection into there. But to do that connection, we need to build these roads through with asphalt first. So I think I don't want to divide this. We'll put 2 blocks like that, and then so there we got kind of 2 blocks together there. We got this block here, and then right, this road's been. Has this road been? No, it's not quite finished yet. So I want to break that road by accident. So we got some blocks of flats there. We could put some more build residential in this area. What we got again? What we got here? These are 70%, these are 80%. I'm not really looking at that. Let's see what we got. We got some older style type buildings here. Quite good. Maybe we can put some older these. These are not prefabs. What we got here? White House building. Wow, Whitehall building. Wow. Should we put that in as a feature building? That's probably kind of a bit out of place, isn't it? It's holds 320 people. It's got 100% quality of life. We got here. Let's have another look here. Trouble is, I've got so many different building types. Right, let's just go back to the beginning. I do want this to look like a modern city. Almost 80%, 93%. Trouble is, these have got too many roads in them. I suppose we could put a road through here. No, I don't want a road through here. We want a residential type area built in. I think we're back to these. These are 88%. These are 89%. This is 86%. We got here. These are the blocks that I was using down in here. These are. We could create a cul-de-sac here with these. No, I think we've used those enough. Decision. I think to give a little bit of perception through here, we're put in a row of these, like 1, 2, 3 there. So what we're creating is actually we could put a, if I can get around the excavator. Put one there and possibly another one there. So this will give us the most dense bit of population here. This will be our commercial area. So, and then what we can do is build round the services around this area here. And of course, we'll put, once these footpath, we can lay in the footpath connections and everything through here as well. So what we're going to need to do, in fact, I think I've just spotted something that does need to be built. Where is it? Is this allocated? Although the problem we're going to have is not enough tutors for the orphanage. The orphanage being built up here yet. I think we're going to have to try and push that priority a little bit. I think we need this orphanage. We're getting too many problems now. So the population is recovering as we move towards winter. Right, we've got this being built here. I think if we do get this finished, we need 23 tons of bricks to get this done. We should get things going. Where's that going? Oh, that goes through to here. Is the substation that goes nowhere. Goes to there. Okay, what we got here? Oh, this is our bus worker type thing. Anyway, want to go up and check the right. We've now built into here. Right, so what we need to do now is put power into this area. Now we put this substation in here, but it only comes into this area. So what we actually need is a substation somewhere that will cover the top part of the town here. In fact, it probably work out quite well in the fact that I've taken these roads away. Actually, we've got a road here. I don't know whether we need a substation. Zoom right out. That's pretty good. That's a pretty solid coverage. The question is whether it be overloaded, but I think we can get into there. One thing I will do though is we probably don't need that road in. Just replace that with mud, and then put you in there. That built. What that will mean is we will no longer need this wind turbine. It also means that this substation, not that one, this one, which comes in from here, won't be needed. Actually, what is the connection to here? Let me just see. It's not want that. Where does this go? This goes to here. This covers into there. This one will cover when it's built. I've got to pick it first. Got a little bit of a dead zone here, which could be a problem. Where do you go? Where are you coming from? You've got a substation there. Comes up into there. I think what I will do is this covers this area here. Kind of a bit inclined is that this one here is connected to there. We've got this cable that runs to there. We've got this one that covers this local area here. I'm kind of thinking that maybe we don't need this one. This kind of, we might be able to reuse this substation here, and that means we can get rid of this power cable through here. I'm going to take a little bit of a chance here. It may all go very badly wrong. You comes off the back of here. Get rid of you completely. And then what we'll do is you reuse this one. So what we're going to need to do is make sure everyone's got power still. Yeah, you're overloaded, but that won't be a problem because once we've built this in here, you can be shut down, and that will save us some fuel. And we can get rid of this power station, and it will no longer be a problem. I know this overlaps, this one is overlapping this one, but I think with the industry in this area, I'd rather have guaranteed coverage. And what we could probably do is get rid of this one eventually. And of course, the next thing we're going to need to do is run this extended power cable out to here. Although this will have risks associated with it because it could catch fire and burn down. Okay, we're on the 5th of November. And we still got this problem with these fields here. But there's not much I can do about that. Right, let's just get down over here, see what's going on. Right, we've now got this built, and we need to get food supplies into here. Those are meats. I don't think these guys, you only deliver loads of meat, and then you need to deliver the food here. So 6.5 tons. Okay, you go to 100%. You're a long way away. We'll just get this into here. We'll get the tutors working in here. We need 50 very high loyalty. How's the prison? And I think the prison's filling up a bit more. We do need more of a workforce in there as well. What we may have to do is assign someone specifically to cut, or workers to go to that. We need 300 workers in here, so we could literally assign everyone to that, but I'd rather take the losses at the moment. So we got that done there. Right, we got this now built out to here. This road finished yet? We've got the rolly guy who's just about to finish. Nearly there. Right, we finally got this built. It's the terrain here. A little bit. I think what I'd like to do is keep this open for buildings. And actually, no, if we put the shopping centre here, what we want is quite a nice big. I think I'm going to use my normal favourite one. Where is it? This one. Where it's going to say that. No, I was going to put it in here. That's brilliant. Right, I'm going to have that there. And the, what's the 35 ton, and then kind of want to put in, going to be a little, try and be a little bit sneaky here, in the sense that I don't think I need to be that sneaky, do I? I think what we'll do is we got this road round here, and we put in a cargo station. Where's my actually, we're gonna, I can stretch that out as far as I can, and then we can, I'm kind of inclined to, but yeah, we can put the road down. Actually, we can come that way so that don't level. What that will do is create a back road in to deliver to there from the food that will be coming up here. That will give us that point there. So we've now got our shopping mall in. The next thing we're going to put in is the hospital. I think we'll just put the hospital this side, bang opposite. We're going to need a fire station. My instinct is to put the fire station about here. Whoops. Or we'll put one fire station here. Because, yeah, I think the fire station here would provide reasonable coverage. So we've got the hospital there. We're going to need the police over here. I think what we will do is build a vanilla police station here as well, just to get into the spirit of the fact the game. So we'll put the police station just up on this corner here, and then we'll have the, where's the secret police, and we'll put the secret police just up on this corner. Okay, we got no, okay, we'll put the secret police over here then. Actually no, we got shops there. We'll put the secret police out here. We got that there. What we're going to need now is a university. I'm going to use my normal university, the one that I always use, which is the Lenin Technical University. Okay, I think we can slip that in just behind there, like that. And of course, the snow is coming, which means it's going to make it very difficult to plan. So this is where I'm going to stop planning. But I think we've now got the core of our town in. Obviously, actually, we could probably put we needed some culture, don't we? Okay, we're going to put some culture in while we're here. We've got the university, got that there. Actually, we need sports, so we need an indoor pool. Probably put. Actually, if we put an indoor pool, say about there, that should service most of this area, and we can fill it in later on. And that would leave enough space for a footpath through there. Don't need a television set. Put a cinema over here. Actually, put it there, and then get this road in. Get you up to there. So that gives us the indoor pool, the cinema for culture. We got food, and of course we need schools. But the schools, we could probably put behind here. So we may have to take a road through to put the schools. I like the schools on the edges. And of course, we need the ubiquitous kindergarten, which is always a pain in the neck. Again, I think we'll have kindergartens behind here. Maybe we can put kindergarten just here. Put one on that side. We could just put the road in. No, I want to asphalt some of these roads. I don't want to break these roads up too much. So, actually, how's my asphalt crew going? Okay. I think we're going to have to get the normal road construction of roads. I need to get these bridges built. This one's built. This one's going to look a bit horrible, but there's not much I can do about it. Okay. I think because winter's here now, we're going to have to kind of stick with the working a little bit more locally. Because everything's going to slow down quite badly. How's the orphanage going now? We need more people. I think we're going to remove you now. We need more people working a little bit more locally now. And we've got plenty of workers there now, so we need more of these workers going into something like the orphanage here, so that we can actually start educating our children. Look at that. So yeah, we want our children to be highly educated. Let me just come up to here. How are we doing up here? We've now got this power station working. So what we're going to do, this is now covering this whole area here. So what we can do is shut this place down. So just gonna Got the bells of our sleighs out ploughing the roads. Kind of. Do we need this? I think we're going to get rid of this thing now. I think it's just causing confusion, and that means we give us a little bit more extra space for. Just bring that back. Put some more trees in here. Some more pine trees around here. That's actually tidying up our area here. Right, I just need to check. Oh, we're going to pay attention to this. Could be interesting. It looks like we are starting to outstrip our food production as well. Which could be a problem. But so it looks like, yeah, because these guys are we're going to need to look into some food production. Either that, or we're just going to have to import food until we get things sorted out. That's going to be an issue. Right, we've now got our brick factory running. This guy now is our primary bricks. We've got a problem in the sense that up here we've got this open hole, which is actually using bricks. Right, we're going to put you on the brick factory here. It's a long way down, but part of me feels that we need some more I'm starting to feel that this area here is starting to become redundant now. Actually, I think what we will do is where are you picking up bricks from? Okay. You're picking up from there. Don't pick up bricks anymore. In fact, don't even unload bricks now. I think what we're going to do now is just use these bricks as a cash. Well, we need to sort this out. I don't want to change that just at the moment, but we're going to get that there. This is the open hut. This is the... Right, so we've got bricks here. We've got 30 tons of bricks, which we don't, which are all being put into here. Actually, I think what we'll do, you guys have got spare capacity now. Why are you picking up bricks? You guys don't need to... Well, we're going to go exclusively to steel now. Move you. So you're now basically providing boards. Right. What we're going to do... We need to do something about this open construction office. What we do need to do now is change these guys around a bit, in the sense that actually I've just had an idea. It's a bit far away though. We've got 56 tons of boards. Let me just close this down, get rid of the wood, get rid of the prefabs, get rid of the aluminium, get you there. It gives you 18 tons of boards. That'd be 25 tons of boards. Right, I have a plan. Where are you? These guys, you're picking up boards from there. You're unloading boards there. Remove that. And you will now drop off boards down here. I can find it. There it is. And you will get it, mate, fill that up to 50%. New Hope fuel store. Why are you sending fuel the Black Country woodcutting post? Okay. And we don't, and what you are going to do, you've got to drop off electronics. Actually, yeah, I made a mistake here, sorry. Actually, no. Just change that. You're going to... I'm messing this up completely. You're going to pick up steel there. You're going to drop that at the High Valley Electronics drop, which is up here. Oh, what a mess, what a mess, what a mess. Yeah, you only need about... I think we'll keep you at 60%. You're delivering the boards. What you're also going to do, what is this place called? You're going to pick up bricks and you're going to take them to, actually, I'm going to sell all those bricks to the custom post. And once they're all gone, and then that would be it. There's only 31 tons of bricks there. There's no point hauling them all the way down the hill. Now, that means that in the short term, these guys need to pick up bricks and boards from here now. Boards. You need to pick up from there. And we're just going to rename you to Black Country bricks. What that will mean is that we are now producing bricks a lot closer to where we are. The brick factory up here will be just for export only at the moment to make us some more cash. And then eventually what I'll do long term is just sort this out and to make it a little bit more efficient. So this will be our cash cow. It's just exporting bricks to make some money. I don't know how much money we'd make from exporting bricks. We're not exporting anything at the moment, but as well. And then eventually what we'll probably do is shut this down so that we can no longer need it. And I think what I need is another how much space we got here. This guy is full, this guy is full. What we got here, this is cranes. What we got here, this is the dig crew. These really need to be moved on further up to, kind of a bit tempted to move these guys right up over there, because we don't really need them here now because we got better equipment. So these guys can operate on the frontier, I think. So yeah, I think when the next part we'll move these out, and then what we can do is put in another construction office. We got steel there, we got bricks, got boards coming down. These guys are oh, that's smoke being pushed off the bridge. What we got here? Boards. Gonna put you onto that as well. Aggregate, but we're not going to workers here. Of course, we've got to think about electro components and other stuff as well. I think I'd rather have a dedicated construction office here for open holes now. So just going to come down here. Actually, yeah, I think it would be okay here. We've got a little bit of space. So construction office. 16. Can we get a 16 in there? That's not gonna. Cannot build due to infrastructure. Will that go that way? No. We get an 8 in here. Well, that might be a nice. I'm sure that went green. About 16. That's too big. This would be pretty. This would be pretty good. Yeah, I think that will work out quite well because we've got a dedicated road crew. We've got an open hole here, and I think these are dumpers for delivering the gravel and asphalt. We put this here. We can use that for with open hole vehicles, which means we can bring down the open hole vehicles that are currently up here because we don't need to haul stuff all the way down to wherever we're going. Yeah, I think that will work. We just got that there. Don't worry about too much about that. Just because it's difficult to see things in the snow. Is that connected? Yes, it is. This is now connected to there, and this is providing coverage all the way across through here. So everyone is fully covered here, and we got this one coming in from here now. So we've got coverage from there to there. We've got coverage from here, which covers most of this side of the city. We need power down to here because at the moment this one here is actually providing power to here, so we do need another substation down in this corner to ensure that we cover the power here. Isn't this fun? Actually, I'm kind of a bit inclined to put it just about there. If we put it about there. And then we'll just hook this up to. We got to get it all the way up to there. So probably the best way would be to come. So bridge there. Okay, we may have to come up through there. We get through there. We can come across to there, and then run up. Up to you to there. Well, because this is some distance away, I prioritize these. And once we've built that in there, that means we can take out this one here. Of course, it means we also need now to start thinking about this runs over to here. We also need to build this so that we can run power around this side of the town. Okay. And how are we doing? Yeah, we're still not getting enough workers into here. But I think it's improving the situation a little bit. Could it be a problem with loyalty? Let me just check. It says 60%, 56%. I think we're probably just going to need to back build into this area to get things going. What we got here? Got private school, got kindergarten here. I think we're bring those online as well now. We've also got, well, we've got 2 kindergartens here as well. We have 3 kindergartens across the back there, but that would be okay. You can never have enough kindergartens. And I think just to wind up, we'll take a quicker look about what's going on up here. Right, we're building in these roads here. This has been built. This is built. So the next thing we're going to need is a path which will wend its way right through the center like that. And eventually we'll connect that through. I think I will run the road around the back. So we'll create a... This is just going to be a service road. So and this can just be gravel. And that can come all the way around to there. We build a service road there, and that means we can put schools, kindergartens, and other bits and pieces. Of course, the one thing I haven't put in yet is water, and of course sewage, but that will be the subject of the next part. I've got no idea where we would put the water wells. Probably have to put them out here somewhere, and then put a water purification plant somewhere in this area. But maybe here or here. And of course we've got our sewage plant down here. Did I put one in? I put one in, didn't I? And the path, is the pathway being built? I think the pathway has been built. I think it's a mud path, isn't it? I think we're start allocate that as well. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.